Well, good evening, everybody. Look at you guys. Oh my goodness, the chat, you've gone crazy. So, Dave, you're first again. What is that, 2 weeks in a row? You're moving on up. That is so great. Hello, Alicia. Good evening to you. Let me see. Yes, I hope everybody is well. Talk about Facebook, other social media. Your leaves were nearing peak, but you now have about 7 to 10 inches of rain. 7 to 10 days or 7 to 10 inches on the forecast? Oh, there you go. 7 to 10 days. I just have to read on. Oh my goodness. Julie, hello to you. Matt and Sarah, hi. Oh, you guys. Kiri, hello. 90 degrees. Oh, no. That's so wrong. The end of October. Yeah, in one night. Wow. How much did you end up getting, Julie? I don't know if you told me or not, but I just know there was like a huge storm, but I know it was predicted, but I didn't know if you know how much you actually got. Hey, Deb. Hello. Driving back from Boise to North. Ooh, did you have a nice time in Boise? Were you visiting family or on vacation or something? It's 42 there. Oh, that's right, Kira. You don't have any AC. That's right. Last week you were running the heat, I believe. I think is what you were doing. It is, what is it here? We have 45 degrees right now. So, yes, we've had a couple nights of frost already. My garden is toast. So I always have to get out and clean everything out. I just got home Friday afternoon, sometime late afternoon. I kind of made my way down from up north, like still on vacation, kind of meandering, stopped and visited some friends here and there. And so it was really fun. It was nice rather than just like, okay, get home. So yeah, the burn scars. Yeah. Coldest is 35. Okay, yeah, we've been down to 27, I think 26 or 27 a few nights, and tonight is supposed to be 30, I think, something like that. So let me look at this. Tomorrow, very windy, raining Wednesday, Thursday, but then starting like Monday, November 1st, we're in the 40s for the highs. So yeah, definitely a shift in things, getting through things. So Julie, you're 42 right now. Oh my goodness, you're colder than me. Hey Connie, how are you doing? Anna Marie, hello. Good evening. So fun to see some people here. Yes. It was a very good vacation. I did nothing really. I mean, going live Monday night, last Monday was probably the biggest thing that I did all week. I mean, I visited a couple friends and stuff, but it was just sleeping and vegging and watching Hallmark movies, and that's it. I didn't have internet except for at the lodge, and I didn't want to go down there just for random things. So I had to really unplug for the week, which was a little different, of course, but it was good for me. It was really, really good. Who else do we have here? Your average first frost is near Halloween, but it'll be late. Hey, Patty. Hello to you. Caitlin, hi. Your favorite fall things are Halloween. So it's blustery, rainy, and in the 50s there. Sounds like you're doing a seasonal shift too, kind of getting into that. You started the wood stove last night? Woo-hoo. Yay. Um, just allergies. Yeah. Yes, that would have been a good one to measure. There's sometimes I'm surprised, like how much we get with a short storm, or how little we get with a prolonged storm. So it's interesting to find out. This is the first year I've got one, so it's been kind of neat. Michigan Daffodil, hello. Oh, Miss Early News. We're really just talking about all of our diverse weather and temperatures and everything else like that. Nothing earth shattering yet. Oh, Anna Marie, I'm so sorry. Um, is anybody else buffering? I'm not getting any indication here. So, you, Deb, you says your son has a second MMA event that he won. Ooh, no, you hit a deer. Oh, wow. Well, being just an hour from home, that's better than 8 hours from home. So, oh my goodness. Well, I hope everybody is okay. Yes, the leaves are very beautiful. So, a weather station, Dave. What kind of stuff do you? No, you're talking about yourself. You have a weather station, because I would be very interested. I love watching, not watching the weather, but keeping track of things. Meteorologically. Try that one. Okay, everybody now together say this: meteorologically. I said it before. Oh, goodness sakes. The fir trees are still dancing. Oh, you guys are just like chatting away here. I can't keep up. Oh, no buffer there. Okay, great. You hired an estate liquidation company. Oh, wow, Patty, that's huge. That is a big step. Oh my goodness. So, check it. Cocoras. Huh. Interesting. Sabrina and Halloween. I hope not. Um, yeah, I know we've got some rain off and on coming through, but yeah, it's just it's been beautiful. All the leaves, everything. So, oh yeah, I did get another puzzle last week, and I went through two books, put together two puzzles, lots of naps, lots of Hallmark movies, and visiting, and that was my week. So I'll show you the puzzles I did. Here's one of them. If you can get it without the glare here. There we go. So this is a 500 piece, and what size is it? It should be like 18 by 24 or something like that. Yep. And the easiest way to get through these quickly, guys, is to I know, isn't that pretty? Hey Ricky, how are you doing? And Debbie, hello. Is to when you open it up and get the bag of the pieces out and stuff. Of course, we all end up separating out the borders. But what I did was separated out into piles the different areas of the puzzle. Like I would take the sky, the blue and the pink, put it in one pile, and I put all the yellow in another pile. And then I put the cabin roof in another pile, because that's very distinctive with its texture. And then the rest of the cabin in another pile. I put like the water reflecting in another pile, and then flowers and grasses kind of in another pile. So it helped me to be able to get chunks of the puzzles done really quickly. And yeah, I finished this one in 5 hours. So yes, do the edges first. Exactly. But So pull that out and everything. So the first weekend of December. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah, Patty, just take care of yourself with all of this. Absolutely. Um, you're semi-colorblind. You sort by texture and shape. Ah, that adds another little dimension to it, I'm sure. So I have a friend who will, when I was making my piles, she will actually put those on paper plates so that if you have to, if you're working at your dining room table or your kitchen table or something, and you need to move everything, um, you can work the puzzle like on a big piece of cardboard, but then she's got these piles on paper plates and can actually, move them and sort them, and it keeps things from blending all together, which is really smart. So, yep, I think so too. You do Sunday mornings. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny, Carrie. Arkansas Woodcutter, hello. How are you? Oh, thank you for thinking of me. It's been a long time. Um, Pie plates, yep, that works good too. So I know the one that I do on my phone is like 49 pieces and get through it pretty quickly. And then this was the other 500 piece one that I did. So a couple loons. Oops, there we go. And because these were all different shades of blue, basically, it was a little, not, I wouldn't say more challenging, but I had to be really careful of the piles that I put things in. So, but look at the little loon ducklings, the loonlings, the little baby loons. There we go. Loonlings. I don't know. But yeah, so this one was really fun to do too. This one was actually like 15 by 29. So it was very long and narrow type of thing. So looks like Canadian puzzle. $1 is a large coin called a loonie. I didn't know that. A loonie. I won't even go there. The moon has a smile. It does. It's the man in the moon. You have a puzzle mat. That is very smart. I've seen those before. I don't have one, but I usually just put up, because I'm by myself and everything, I'll just put up like a separate like card table or something like that and just try to work it with there. But loonies and that's funny. So you just put all your money in the loony bin, right? Okay. We could go on with that one. I know. Okay. Okay. So, anyway, what I have to get in the ground is my garlic. I should have done it last week. No, what is it? Last week I was gone. 2 weeks ago, in between my conference and vacation. I should have done it then, but there was only so many hours and so much to get done. Couldn't get it all finished. But hey, Mac and Patty, how are you? Or Mac or Patty. Um, so anyway, still trying to hopefully get it in and see if it'll grow or not. I don't know. It might just rot in the ground again like it did last year, but I just, do what I can do here. So, and then I just have carrots to pull out of the garden and everything else that's dead and harvest that. I think my parsley is still okay though, so I should be able to get some of that. That's a good question for anybody else who's grown garlic. For Debbie, does anybody else know? Do squirrels eat garlic? I wouldn't think they would, but you never know. Yeah, nothing usually eats garlic. There you go. Yeah, I was at a gas station today, and it was a a chain of gas stations, the holiday gas stations, and at least up north here. And I wanted some change so that I could have some quarters to use their vacuum cleaner to vacuum out my car. And so I went in, she goes, "We can't give you change." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "We only get like $3 of quarters for the whole week to be able to use it." And she said, "They are not giving us change anymore. Quarters and pennies, they don't give them anymore." So she's like, "I try to make sure that I kind of hoard them." And I'm like, "What in the world?" It's like you're right next door to a bank. You can't go over and, get some of your own. But it was just so weird. It's like I'm using your equipment. It's like you can't give me change for your equipment. So I just drove over to the bank, got change, and then went back and vacuumed out my car. But it was so weird because it's like another indication of how everything is going digital. It's like they only want people to use their credit cards or debit cards for getting gas, and they don't want to deal with cash or something. I don't know. It was just strange. So anyway, baby loons are called loonlets. There you go. Thank you, Michigan Daffodil. Loonlets. A loonlet. I'll have to try to remember that. Yeah. The loonigan. A loonlet. That's very sweet. Um, Need to figure out a new door for your greenhouse. If there's, oh my goodness. You know what? I think, Connie, we're going to start finding that out a lot more, because not only is it hard to find, to get supplies and get equipment out to, but it's going to be even harder to get replacement items, parts, and as well as companies coming out fixing things. And we're going to have to get very creative on our own and being able to fix our stuff. Um, so I don't know. That really does stink. I'm sorry. Squirrel planted a walnut in your mom's flower bed when you were a teen. Did it grow a tree? That would be interesting to know. Yes, they are a nuisance. They love to eat the apples off my trees. So I got in early and got the apples that I wanted and left the ones for them this year. So we should develop our own delivery network, person to person. That is a great idea, Mark. I like that. Duct tape, yes. You duct tape that zipper in there or do something. So, yeah, we're just going to have to figure out and get really creative. That's what they did in the Depression. They just had to find and use anything that they could, didn't throw things out. Um, so. Oh, Connie, you're too funny. Yes. So let me give a little garden tip first before we get into our favorite things. My one tip for at this time of the year, because at least up here we're not growing or doing anything else but getting ready for winter. And so one thing you want to do is to drain your hoses. Um, Drain them really, really well so there's no water left in, and then coil them very loosely, big coil, not like the tight ones that you would when you buy them or anything, but coil them pretty loosely, and then store them indoors for the winter. They can be like in a garage or a shed. I have a shed now, so I can put them out there, but otherwise I would store them in the basement. And if you need to, bring them inside for a little while to let them dry up, or if you don't get them in until they're like frozen stiff and you can't coil them at that point, bring them in, let them thaw out, coil them, then bring them back outside or something. So he drained and moved into broken greenhouse. I know, Dave, isn't that great? It's like, yeah, I should. I've been putting some stuff in there. I just have to organize. I just haven't been home, for almost 3 weeks. So um, just trying to get caught up on laundry and some other things like that, the good stuff that you need to take care of when you've been gone for a while. But now it's like I've got to get my game on here. Hey, Thrifty VG, hello. um, and then do a last fall mowing. Get that grass mowed down nicely so that when the fresh grass grows up in the spring, all the new stuff, you don't have like lots of dead grass that is trying to make its way around. So that's always the big thing there. All right. Favorite things of the fall, you guys? Okay. So I want to hear what everybody loves. I mean, last Monday we talked a little bit about like soups and stews and different things like that, but we're just going to kind of get a whole variety of things. So, what is your favorite fall drink? It was hard for me to choose, really. So, oh, I know, love the smell of the outdoors in fall. Exactly, Dave. Absolutely. Um, it's going to get a shed where you compost. Oh, nice. Yes, if it's not a permanent structure, you can pull things in there. Yes, I have either fresh apple juice. Sometimes cider, I can do that, but I don't know. I'm more of a fresh apple juice type of person. Cranberry juice, hot chocolate, or hot tea. Those are kind of mine. So, vodka on the rocks, hot cocoa. There you go. Ooh, hot nettle tea. That's good. Yes, Julie. Yes, Hugh Yates. You have to tell people where you get it from, unless you don't want everybody knowing, because you want all of their supply. um, Cranberry juice, yes. All right. Then your favorite fall comfort food, not the holiday. We're not talking Thanksgiving or Christmas, but just anything like fall comfort food. It could be apple pie. It could be whatever. What reminds you of fall? I could do for desserts. I could be like a carrot cake or a spice cake, or pie. Otherwise, soups and stews. Apples. Apples are always like, because they're fresh off the tree in the fall. So it's like, yeah. And they're not imported from Chile or something like that. So chicken pot pie. Awesome. Hey, Freedom Homestead. Hello. Chai tea latte. Not the chair. This must be Tangi then. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Apple or pumpkin pie. Ooh, good one, Michigan. Apple crisp. Yes. Matcha tea your mom gave you is pretty good. Make it better by doing less almond milk and adding bananas. Butternut squash. There you go. Squash soup. Yep. Chili or chicken and dumplings. Now that is more definitely southern cooking there going on. So his pumpkin pie with his whipped cream. Ooh, yep. You know what? Even though you go camping, you can still stick a piece of pie in your stuff and bring it along with. His favorite fall food is potato soup. Awesome. Well, thanks, Jack, for your input. I give you all the cobblers. There you go. Sweet potatoes taste so much better in the fall too. I think it's just because so many of these foods are fresh. They're just picked. They're just harvested and everything else. So they're just so fresh. And meals in the slow cooker. That's a lot of good comfort food too. Meals done in the slow cooker. So, Tangi, I typed up the recipe that you gave on your It was a couple weeks ago. See, vacation is just like, I've forgotten everything. um, so, but I'm going to do it. So you have to remind me what that was again. But it was in your slow cooker and it was with rice. So it was something with curry paste and coconut milk and chicken. I can't remember what the name was. Yes, it was Cracktober. um, you had a Yoder bar, fresh from the UP. Ooh, white acorn squash. Nice. Carrot scoop, carrot soup. Now you're getting hungry. Yes. Wild rice pheasant soup. Oh, creamy chicken wild rice soup. I have not made that for years. Oh, that sounds like that's going to have to be on the menu this year. Creamy chicken wild rice soup. And see, up here we've got all the wild rice that we can use. So Thai coconut curry chicken. There you go. Thank you. Sarah said chicken dumpling soup. Oh, you guys are pulling it out here tonight. Yeah. You girls love white chicken chili. There you go. There's Julie's bacon cheddar creamy potato soup. Yeah. Mexican bean casserole. Oh, the crisp air and the smell of cooking crock pot. Yep. There's just nothing like it. Absolutely. White acorn squash baked with bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I've not even heard of that kind of syrup. Oh yeah, Alicia, you can certainly do chili without beans. Absolutely. Absolutely. They even sell it that way in the store, although it tastes like dog food, but you make it. Absolutely. Yeah, just put in there what you want. Yep. Your broccoli cheese soup the other night, 0 leftovers. Oh, there you go, Dave. Yep, add it to your next year's syrup. Hey, Sunny Preps. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we'll have the replay going. So thank you for stopping in. Chili with cinnamon rolls. Now, I've not heard of that combination. I've heard like chili and cornbread, all that kind of stuff. So, okay. What is your favorite outdoor activity in the fall? Mine is actually just walking through the woods with the leaves crunching and, just with the trees rustling and the blue sky and the crisp temperatures. And it's just like before the snow comes, and it's just like, oh, there's something so, I can't even put that into words. It's winter is like the silent, peaceful type of thing. But in the fall, you're just absorbing all of these colors and textures. And it's like everything is getting ready to go to bed. It's kind of like that time right before. So bonfires. Oh, that's a great one. You bought it at the small town. Okay. Walking out back. Yep. Going to Yosemite to see the colors, bonfires. Yep. So Cheryl. Oh, yep. Halloween. Absolutely. Camping. Jack, thank you for all of your input back there too. Camping. You know what? Fall camping is amazing. It really is. Summer is a great time to camp, but I tell you what, sleeping in a tent when it's 95 degrees is just not my idea of comfort anymore. Maybe when I was 25, but that's a long time ago. But fall camping, yes, you've got the campfire out there and everything else. So riding in the Jeep Wrangler through the woods with the heat on. There you go. See, it worked. Bow hunting. Oh, there you go. Yep, there's a lot of channels out there that do like bushcrafting and camping and stuff. So that's awesome. A taco. I missed something here. So, oh, Dave, hello. Oh, Southern Ohio Prepping. Hi. Um, let me see. Thank you. Mom always made chili growing up. Oh, yeah, Connie, I totally understand. I've got arthritis in my hands, so I'm finding that even inside through the winter, I have to wear um, gloves with the fingertips off so I can still do things. Uh, but all right. Um, your favorite indoor activity? Favorite indoor activity? Um, especially, as it starts getting dark earlier and everything else like that. So, by the way, is time change this weekend or the following weekend? I think isn't it the first weekend, the first Sunday in November? So it would be the 7th, I think it is. Um, indoor activity would be either sitting in front of a fire, working puzzles, and reading. So those are my favorite things. In that way, so the 7th. Okay. So yeah, just cozying up in front of the fire with a good book and a cup of hot chocolate, and yeah, watching ball games. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you keeping me on track with the 7th. It is too soon, although it is getting close to 8 o'clock before the sun rises in the morning. So that will be nice to have it a little bit lighter in the morning, but it still is so hard when it's like 4:30 and the sun is setting, in the afternoon, and it really cuts into the day. YouTube and reading. There you go. Reading. Hey, Simply Pam. Hello. What is your favorite temperature during the fall? Your highs and lows? And I know that it's going to be very different from, Canada to Mississippi. So, and what you guys can tolerate. So I know, like in the South, it might be, oh, if it gets down to 60, that's just perfect. But anyway, my favorite fall temp for the daytime would be like 45 to 50 degrees for a high, and then like 30 at night. Something like at 28 to 30 at night. So see Simply Pam, you have 80 and 60. There you go. You love watching the geese on the tall grass. That's so cool. 70 during the day and at night, probably. 50 degrees, 50 to 60s are good, but you hate the wind. Tomorrow we're going to be very windy. Well, it was kind of windy today. I had to go get my oil changed, and so I had a headwind on the way there and a tailwind on the way back. But it was still pretty brisk. 35 to 15. Ooh, there we go, Matt. Good Minnesotan. Yes. 40 at night is good. You don't like getting below freezing at night, Dave? You need to get a stove insert for the fireplace where you can use it. Ooh, they had a fire in the chimney. Eek. Yeah, they've got to make sure that it gets cleaned out all the time too. So Matt, have you done all your chimney maintenance for your stove? I think that you said you did, but I just wanted to make sure. Don't want any issues there. 70 for the day and 50 at night. See, there you go. Good Mississippian. That's your fall temp. Tangy, your favorite is 55 to 30. So Jack likes it warmer. Tangy, you like it cooler. That's interesting. A girl after my own heart there. So, okay. 70 to 75. Cold enough to crank up the wood stove. 88 there in Arizona. Well, I know that that's much better than the 120 that you would normally have in the summer. So that's a great improvement for you. You can dream. Exactly. Hey, Christy. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Um, oh, hello. All right. What is your favorite tree in the fall that's changing colors? Um, some of them will just kind of turn, light brown and fall off, but there are others that will just give us the glorious display. And I tell you what, it was beautiful. Anyway, there's 2 rounds. We get 2 rounds of colors here in Minnesota. So the first round would be the sugar maples. I love the brilliant oranges and reds that we get with the sugar maples. Yes. There you go. Lots of maples going on here. And then our second round, which is what we're just coming off the peak for, or the of are the birch trees and like the poplar and the oaks. So we're having lots of golds and russets and oranges and all of those colors right now. But the first ones, you get the brilliant, the reds and the oranges against all of the evergreens. And it's just like, you guys, it has been a display this fall. It has been so beautiful. A cottonwood. Okay. I know we get some cottonwood trees around here, but I don't remember what their colors are. So simply Pam, tell me what those are. Hey Teresa, how are you? Maple and your blueberry plants. Ooh, yes, blueberries do turn beautiful color. Your least favorite is the oak. They turn brown and it drops. That is true, Dave. That is true. Our oaks right now, normally they are just kind of like this brown, like a football brown or something. But right now they are just a, a rich russet, and they're beautiful. I mean, you just see this whole hillside and it's just gorgeous. A sweet gum trees. Oh, cool. You have a dogwood. It's red, but you love the maples. Debbie, have a great week, and thanks so much for being on here. Really appreciate that. Yes, sumac are beautiful red as well. Um, when I was driving home, and I did get some pictures from up there. I'm going to put them together in a short little video for you guys. But all the way home from my vacation, from being up north, it was just like all along the roadways, every way and every hillside and everything was like just illuminated because it was a beautiful sunny day too. But the trees were just like brilliant and lit up, and it was just like, oh, such a blessing to have like 2 or 3 hours of driving in all of this color. And it's because it only happens for a very short time, each year, and it's just like, oh, maples are red, birches are yellow, oaks straggle. Yeah. All right. So, what are your favorite fall clothes to wear? Like a jacket. What do you have, like a favorite jacket? It could be like a Carhartt. It could be um, one that I love. That it's a corduroy jacket with a flannel lining, and it's not like super heavyweight, but it's so comfy. And I'd actually gotten it at a secondhand store years ago, so it's very worn and comfy and everything. Um, a blue jean jacket, there you go. And yes, Matt, I love hoodies too. I'm becoming a hoodie. I don't want to say hoarder, but I have probably more hoodies than I need to have. But I love hoodies, and they're just so comfy to wear, especially in these temperatures. Yes, Maine has amazing colors too. Fleece shirts and wool blend socks. Ooh, you live in hoodies too, Christy. Awesome. Hey, Tangi, I love that. You big, ugly, oversized sweatpants and oversized hoodies. Oh, but hello, comfort, right? When you can be home working, it's just comfort. Julie, your oaks are golden this year. You're liking the colors. It's a free press. Oh, yeah. Mountain cedar. The needles stay green year round. If they turn brown, they're dead. Yeah. Flannel PJs. Zip up fleece with pockets and a hood. Mm-hmm. And flannel shirts. Yep. Um, yeah, hoodie jeans. I don't know if anybody else has them, but in here, um, Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, all the kind of the northern states, it's very popular to wear jeans with a flannel lining. So it's like wearing almost jeans over um, tights or leggings or something like that. So it's a double layer, but even the guys wear them. So it's like a plaid lining in the jeans and nice durable jeans. But so those are very popular. I think I had one pair years ago or something, but when I'm inside in the house, it's just way too warm. So I'd rather just have a nice long coat or something that I could wear outside to protect myself. So, oh, no problem, Alicia. That's totally fine. Your raincoat your daughter's friend gave you walking. It's reflective. There you go. As a work from home person, we go pretty loose in the office. Yeah, I hear you. PJs till noon. I hear you. Jeans with 2 layers. You're wearing lined jeans right now. Very cool. And then you start, your shoes change up too. It goes from like tennis shoes to more of a hiking shoe or even hiking boots or something. Keep your feet a little warmer. You can just run outside and kind of tromp through everything. So when you lived in a colder climate, you wear coveralls outside. You froze. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Alicia, it's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. So in the house shorts. That's true. That's true, Matt. It does get very warm in there. Fleece lined leggings under skirts. Yes, I've seen those. Oh, they're like out in the stores like crazy right now. Leggings that are actually fleece lined. So any of you ladies who get really, really chilled, get your fleece lined leggings. So you go from sandals and barefoot to tennis shoes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Tangi, that is very, very warm and comfy. Yeah, absolutely. Need some lined jeans. So you like to layer up. That is very true, Teresa. Yep, layering is very, very good. Very important. Yeah, Alicia, I think we can get them at Walmart and everything. So yeah, check them out. And then cozy sweaters. Yes, cozy sweaters. So not just hoodies, but like a really nice cable knit sweater or something, just a really cozy thing that, and the softer, the better. So good cozies. Yeah, Michigan Daffodil. Check those out. Just go online and Google them and everything. And yeah, so some of these things that we start to put on, and it's kind of like a precursor to winter, a preparation type of thing. It's like, okay, I'm going to start doing this shift. And it's like, changing out the clothes in the closet and the dresser and stuff like that. You like the button-up sweater like Mr. Rogers wore? Yes, I have. I don't have that many sweaters, probably maybe 2 or 3. And and then I do have a lightweight one that doesn't, it's just kind of draping sweater. And then I've got a warmer one that's navy with the zip up and a little bit of a stand-up collar. And I like that one. That I was actually wearing that one yesterday. So bundled up you fell over. Yep, that's what we call it, like the Michelin effect, right? Like the Michelin tire. It's like all these layers. Yep, layer up. All right. So when it comes to time changes, we've got one coming up in 2 weeks, and it's like, What is your favorite time change? Is it fall or is it spring? Fall is mine because it's so much easier to um, adapt to. Gives me that extra hour of sleep, first of all. But it's like I can easily adjust to it. It's like a couple days and I'm there. Whereas the spring time change, it takes me 2 or 3 weeks. It's a little bit challenging. Oh, because you like the light. Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking more of just the time adjustment on mine, but you tried on a silver coat one. You don't have to deal with winter sleep. Okay. Your favorite fall color of all the colors that come to play in the fall, what is your favorite fall color? Now, because I am a graphic designer and artist and everything, colors, uh, it's hard for me to choose. But, oh, we have a peach, sage green, yellow. Mm, Dave, I think you're right. uh, um, orange, no yellow. Rest. Yep, yep. So I have uh, just rich colors. I like them rich. So gold, orange, russet, red, kind of the whole gamut there. So um, orange and red. Yeah, I think of the trees because those are kind of like the most dominant things in wherever we go for fall, and it's like the colors. They're just beautiful. So decorating your house and all that kind of stuff. So, and then what is your favorite apple? We were talking about apples, harvesting them. I mean, everything should be done because they started like the end of August through usually the end of September, sometimes beginning of October. There are some varieties that need that first frost, and so they'll be still picking. But um, Honeycrisp, yes, Tangy, absolutely. Honeycrisp, number one favorite. And if anybody didn't know, that one was created in Minnesota. So at the University of Minnesota. I don't know how many years ago. I think it's like 15 or 20 years ago or something. Did I freeze, guys? So hopefully I'm back for you. Pink Lady. Gala. Got a good palette going here. Okay, good. I'm back. Ooh, how about caramel apples? Who likes caramel apples? It's nothing I get to eat very often, but because the high sugar content and everything. But it's like every fall, it's like you need to just have a caramel apple on a stick, right? And it's like it's like satisfies you for the whole year. Or getting one of those little tubs of caramel and dipping your pieces of apple in it. So me. Oh, yum. Caramel apples are good. So are candy apples. Oh, yes. Candy apples, the deep red ones. Only covered with chocolate? Oh, I hear you, Christy. So where are we going? So what is your favorite? Okay, caramel dip with apples. You can't do the too cumbersome. Yeah, it is a lot easier just to dip the pieces in your dippy stuff. Yes, keep telling yourself it's healthy. Because it's apples, and the doctors tell you to eat apples. So it's like, well, they didn't tell you not to eat it with something, So caramel, then chocolate, then nuts. Oh, Michigan Daffodil, you are just like up in the game here. You are. Oh my goodness, that is a fancy caramel apple. All right, your favorite fall scent. Mine would be either apple or pine. But pine is more just like all winter too. But I have to start getting into it. So I love the pine scent. Teresa, well, if you go get apples, I mean, I do have some Honeycrisp apples in the fridge right now too. So I'm probably gonna pull one out after this. So orange and cinnamon. I love everybody's variety of favorite things here. It's just so fun to orange and cinnamon, pumpkin or pine, a sense of apple, cinnamon, apple spice, or maybe wood stove campfire. Yes, that is good. Warm and spicy, like cinnamon, anise, nutmeg. Apple, cinnamon for Christmas, definitely pine. Yes. Oh, you guys are so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, apple spice. I'm glad to see such a variety because we are like almost oversaturated at this time of the year with pumpkin spice, everything. I mean, pumpkin spice drinks, pumpkin spice air freshener, pumpkin spice food, pumpkin spice toothpaste. I mean, pumpkin spice everything. So it's like, it's kind of nice to have a good variety here. So, yeah, apple pie smell. We usually do pine all through the winter. Yep. Um, so, do you have a favorite kind of pumpkin? Either that you grow or that you use or whatever. So it might be nice big ones that you make, that you carve out for Halloween or something, or mine would be like the smaller, um, like a sweet pumpkin, the pie pumpkins. So, and there's a number of varieties out there like that too. So, your daughter's pumpkin space crazy. Uh, Sugar pie pumpkins. There we go. That's what I was thinking about. Some sugar pie ones, like the ones that come as seeds in a bag for you to eat. Oh, there you go. The greatest pumpkin there. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I know that those are really good ones too. Um, Teresa, thanks. Um, do you have a favorite blanket that you like to curl up with? Um, Either in a chair in front of the fire or something just to warm you, to curl up with or something. It's kind of blue. Your mind has gone blank. Oh, okay. So like a Hubbard, are Hubbards blue? I don't remember. We love feeding pumpkins to the goats. So this is, it's pretty, I've had it for a lot of years, maybe a dozen years or something, but this is the blanket on the outside. It's a fleece one. So it's like the nice soft um, on the inside, but the other side is the fleece. And it's so warm and so comfy and cozy. And so that's my favorite blanket. A quilt. You have several favorite blankets, one on the couch, one on the bed. Yeah. A blue Linus blanket. Oh, is that Patty? Your cat steals your comfy throws. Oh. Okay, so it is a Hubbard. Okay, I think there might be a couple different Hubbards. Julie, you're like kind of a squash queen there, so you would know a lot of them. But I don't know if there's a couple different varieties of Hubbards, but or if there's just one. But your comforters on your bed, big fleece on the couch is your favorite. Thank you, Patty. Matt, your grandma gave you a homemade quilt when you got married. I wonder if she thought I'd be sleeping on the couch. Oh no, homemade quilts. That's a lot of love. Absolutely lots of love. Um, well, Chad, hello. Welcome. Oh, you need in your third cabin floors right now. Oh my goodness. Did you mean turd or you mean third? Oh, Sunny's Place, hello. How are you? I am doing very well, thanks. Jaredale is another blue pumpkin. Okay. Um, all right. So, what is your favorite number one fall thing of all? Um, Mine are the trees changing colors and the cooling temps. I know that's two things, but it was hard to figure out which one I like better. If I had a choice, it'd probably be the cooler temperatures, but the trees changing, because everything else I can, um, you can take care of. You can take care of the blanket. You can take care of the pumpkin pies and the spice and the food and all that kind of stuff. But things that are like beyond what I have any control over, that happen, are just like my favorite things. So no bugs. There you go. Dave, that's a good one. Oh, um, no bugs. Yes, I hear you. Especially where you are, Chad. Absolutely. A wood stove. Yes. Cozy clothes in fall colors. Um, yeah, it has a cozy feel. Yeah, this year we had a definitely a hot summer. That's for sure. Um, all right. A slower pace of life. No bugs. Yeah. Cooler temps. Hoodies and bonfires. Oh, you guys, it just fall is just my favorite time. It's so great. So I'm just going to put a list through of here of things that are better in the fall than other times of the years, other times of the year. So travel is cheaper. There's pumpkin spice everything, only this time of year. The weather is milder and cooler. Again, no bugs. The wardrobe is cozier. It's prime partner finding time. Did you know that? Hmm. All right, Dave, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. You want to make cookies now? Oh, I know. I feel a bit of fall, time to close down, stress. I know, Dave. It's like if I don't have things done by November 1st, it's like, anytime I could get dumped with a foot of snow and then that's it for the until May. So but um I'm just gonna do what I can do. You and Jack started dating in the fall? So cool. That's so great, Tangy. More time for you to watch YouTube and catch up. Um, it's tailgating season for any of you who are into sports and other things. The foliage is stunning, better than any other time of the year. It's apple picking time. Seasonal food is amazing. There are worldwide festivals in the fall. I mean, from like the German Oktoberfests and church festivals and all kinds of stuff going on. So there's lots of that kind of stuff. Good night, Thrifty VG. Take care. Because you're looking for body heat. There you go. um, it's campfire season. So you got s'mores around the campfire and all that kind of good stuff. Outdoor decorating begins. Do you know that we don't really decorate outdoors in the spring and the summer because it's like nature is decorating itself. But all of a sudden, the fall, we start decorating outdoors. We start putting out pumpkins and corn sheets and then the wreaths go on the door and then we start putting garland out. It's like so we start decorating outside. Um, you met Halloween night. Oh, fun. I know, Alicia. I hear you. You have a pair of hammocks around your fire pit. Nice. You don't have to worry about the bugs. Um, then, of course, we have harvest. The smell of rain is so different in the fall than it is in the spring and summer. So it's got that a whole different smell to it that's coming down. So um, yeah, I don't really decorate much either, Connie, except for, well, Christmas I'll put a few lights outside, and that's kind of what I do outside. But um, then there's hay rides, which are best in the fall. The sunsets are gorgeous. And then I think coming inside after being out in the cool air all day, you just come in and it's just like you just enveloped with this warmth, and you smell of all the fresh air outside and everything. So, um, well, curious, some of us don't have the bugs anymore. Oh, um, oh, that's good, Alicia. That I'm glad your Etsy is doing well. Oh, it smells some rain. Okay, Dave. Um, been on field trips with the grands, going to pumpkin patches. Oh, Patty, that's fun. I'm so glad. So, guys, the last thing is we are 2 months away from Christmas. Exactly. Today is October 25th. When do you start either shopping or making your gifts? Or have you already started? Or are you one that waits until the week before? Or, um, this year, do you plan on trying to make things more, giving more homemade gifts? Just kind of shooting that out. So, Tangi, you're a night before shopper. Is that what you're saying? Um, Christy, I hear you. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get back in the game when stuff starts. When you're coming through a time like that. So I'll be praying for you for this year, and be okay with not doing anything this year too. Be okay with that, and don't feel guilty about it. Just take your time. So you're always last minute. Um, you started shopping a bit, but now next month is when you get going with your shopping. Yeah, probably. Your last minute wrapper. Okay, making crochet gifts now and may buy a few things. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Connie, now that's a great idea too. Yep, scaling back. I think everybody's gonna have to be. Um, there you go, Michigan Daffodil. Yep, local, simpler. Um, so, how far is that for you to go then, Sunny's place? Because yeah, you want to make sure that you get what you need there. Yep. So all of us who have lost family this year, just be gentle with yourselves and be patient. So your birthday's Christmas Day. Oh my goodness. Um, well, that's awesome. I want to thank all of my mods so much. I do have a couple other things here, but thank you all for being here and taking care of everything. But so you wrap the night before with a bottle of oh, Matt, I love it. That's so great. Oh, okay. So that's quite a trip for you then, Sunny's place. So that's very good. Oh, Tangi, I don't know if I knew that or not. So, yeah, it's, and my dad's, we've got him in hospice now. So, hopefully he'll make it through to Christmas. So we'll have to see. But your sister, yeah, she's partying in heaven. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. The key to creative wrapping, a bottle of wine. There you go. Um, yeah. Uh, yes, hugs to everybody there. All right, my prep tip for tonight is for your house, actually. So if you have any indoor or outdoor pipes, doesn't matter like what climate you're in, um, try to wrap them with some foam tubing. You can get pipe wrap. It's like they're gray tubes. They're like they're like smaller pool noodles. You could even use pool noodles if you want to, but they're just like really thick. But you can get foam to put over your pipes to insulate them. Then take some duct tape and wrap them together so that they stay together. And like if there are any joints that are a little bit exposed or whatever, but that will help to keep them from freezing. It also helps in the summer to keep them from sweating all over the place too. So especially if you have like um, copper pipes in the basement or something like that in the summer, and you're running the cold water through, they will sweat like crazy. But if you have them wrapped, they won't. And so it'll help keep just helps them last longer. So think about that one. And then also try to get some items that you need now. Supplies are dwindling. They really are. When I know I'm going a little over. I hope you guys are okay with that. So you've got the sweating problem. Okay. Yes, if you wrap your pipes, that actually does improve that. So um, I, like I said, I went to get my oil change today at the Honda dealer, and the the car lot was like there was maybe an eighth of the lot that had new cars in it, whereas the last time I was there, it was full. And so it was just kind of a shock, a real wake up call. It was just like, oh my goodness, cars are, they're just not going to be there. So you guys, prep tip, just get things that you need as soon as you can, whether they're supplies, whether it's rolls of duct tape or whatever you need. So, yes, Dave, good point. Very, very good point. Every penny spent on insulation pays you back. It does. Yep, Michigan Daffodil. Oil filters and oil are hard to find. Absolutely. Um, I saw a thing on, I think it was on Instagram the other day that was showed a picture, and I think it was Appalachian Homestead, I believe. She was showing a picture of all the oil and grease it takes to maintain a corn combine, and that was a small combine. And because it's harvest right now, they need these combines. And it said that what they are getting is basically almost not even available anymore. They're having a hard time finding it, which means we're not going to be able to either have as much food available to us at the stores, or what is going to be available is going to be outrageously expensive. So anyway, yep. So my phone was going. So anyway, so you guys, thanks so much for sharing all your favorite things. I think that was really fun. Kind of another way to enjoy the fall before it's poof, before it just goes away and it's gone and we're dead into winter. I just so much thank you for sharing what you love and what is there for you. So you guys take care and God bless. We will see you next week. Always have hope, and have a great week. Good night.